Hey, what's going on, guys? Travis Patel here. Thank you for joining me in the next video of the Like a Boss Facebook training. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about posting to your fan page, the types of posts you want to do, how often, how you want to mix them together, and all that type of stuff. Now to start, you have a few options for the style of post you want to have. You can have just a simple status post. This is a status post. Simple text, straight to the point. You can have a video post, which would be uploading a video or even adding a link to YouTube or another video site will automatically post that video on your site. You can have photo ads or photo posts, which is just a picture. You can have events and milestones and even polls. So if you want to take a survey, or let's say you hit 1,000 members or 1,000 fans on your fan page, you could do something like a milestone here and say, thank you so much for being a part of this, great milestone we just achieved. So those are just kind of the initial options you have to play with, and you want to use an assortment of these. Facebook will look at the styles of posts that you use, the style of mix that you're putting together, and they'll look at what your fans are interacting with as well. And over time, Facebook's algorithm kind of transitions to show your fans the style of posts that they interact with the most. So if you're posting all photo pics for a year or whatnot, typically from that point on, a photo pic is going to do better than another style of post, just because of how often you post that type of content, how used to that content your audience is, and the Facebook algorithm coming into play. So just keep that in mind with what you're doing. Now, as far as interaction, the best I've seen, the best kind of successful style of post would be just a simple image post with a picture that's about 1200 by 1200 pixels big, and this is the large picture that fills up the entire screen. Now along with this we'll have a short description, usually like a line or two, maybe a call to action if we want to send them somewhere afterwards. Very simple, very basic. The large image really catches their attention on the wall and gets them moving forward. So let's just kind of walk through a very basic picture post here. So we're gonna go with photo, upload photos. We'll go ahead and grab just a simple one. Just a picture of me. And now with the description, this is a photo post. Travis in Jamaica. Here to learn more. Link. So very simple stuff. We're going to click publish. And this is what it looks like on the wall. So as you can see, this compared to this, you can probably notice and already common sense be able to tell why this gets more interaction. It pops out, you can see it better. So keep that in mind when you're doing your posts. Like I said, we had the best effect from 1200 by 1200 pixel images. This also comes into play when you're doing your advertisements and things like that. We want large images so people can see, especially when we're promoting a product. Now if you're going videos, we like to make a unique video that's anywhere from 90 to 150 seconds. Not too long, but it's enough to get people invested in the video with their time, so that the call to action at the end, where you want to lead them with your message at the end, is a little bit more effective. Now as far as how often do you want to post, we're usually posting on our fan pages 2, 3, 4 times a day, depending on how large your fan base is, all the other assets you have going, and things like that. It could be 5 to 10 times per day. We've done in the past where we're doing 15 to 20 posts per day on a single fan page. Facebook's always changing up their algorithm though, and always changing up their system, so you want to pay attention to what's working for you. Right now, a good 3 to 4 posts per day with a solid mix to keep that EdgeRank algorithm happy by giving them push-pull, giving them content users like, and then also promoting products by pulling away. Though that type of mix is going to keep your fan page not only very interactive and engaged with your audience, but you're also going to have a potential to send viewers to your sales page or to your blog or whatever it may be. You don't want to just create an asset in a fan page that's only people liking and sharing your pictures, because that doesn't really transition into business income or revenue or anything like that. So we're using these fan pages and these assets to bring leads into our business, to bring our message out there. So keep that in mind by using a solid mixture of quality posts that people like to interact with a mixture of quality posts that people are going to take action and buy from you or become a part of one of your assets. So let's talk about the different types of posts going on, kind of giving us that push-pull effect with the EdgeRank algorithm. These are how I've classified it, 7 different types of posts that we'll create a week or a month at a time, a schedule with these kind of in a variation coming out throughout the day or throughout the week. So for example, on Monday we know we have 4 posts coming out, one on 7 a.m., one at 10 a.m., one at 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. at night. We would choose one of each type here and make sure that we're not doing too much social, we're not doing too much promotion. It's all a balanced mix of what we're showing our audience. So the 7 types of posts that I categorize are social, which is really our most effective, our most popular fan page. It's that social media message. It's that content that people are going to interact with, the most likely to go viral. We're not really looking for anything out of this post other than to make our audience happy, make them like what we have, and be glad they're part of our fan page and a part of the community. So that's really that pull part of the algorithm, where this is giving our audience exactly what they want with nothing really expected in return. Now, secondly, we have lead generation posts. This is things where we're going to be sending viewers to an asset where we're generating leads. For example, an email newsletter. If we want to add people from our fan page to our newsletter, a fan club, for example, a cow fan club, we would post on the fan page, the Cows Are Awesome fan page, let them know they can join our fan club, our cow fan club, have a link there to go sign up for that email newsletter, and that's pretty much what a lead generation post is. It doesn't have to just be an email newsletter. It can be any type of asset where you're generating leads and just giving you more ways to communicate with them. Now, thirdly, we have promotion posts, which is another push post, just like the lead generation, where we're actually asking them to do something, really asking them to get off of Facebook and go into your realm where your sales, your message, whatever it may be. And this, again, like I said, is a push post. So we don't want to do these too often. We want them regularly in there where we're promoting a product or getting them to buy something from us, because remember, this is a business asset we're growing. But we don't want to post it every time, products every post, or a sales promotion every post, because that's going to really push them away consistently, and you're not going to have much effect when you do a social post and try and pull them in. So again, it's about that really balance of doing social polls and the promotional pushes. Okay, so those are really the 3 main types of posts we have rolling out there. But then we have other things that come into play when you get other assets going. So if you have content, if you have a website, you have a blog, you have any type of quality information content out there that fits with your niche, we have content posts. This is something we like to mix in there as well. So we're going to be sending viewers from the fan page to a blog article or a post on our website or whatever content we have out there on the web. But this is our content, so it's not just going from our fan page just anywhere on the web. It's going from our fan page to another asset of ours that really kind of brings in that authority, shows your clout and what you know, and then from that piece of content, that's going to be directing them into either a sales page, maybe a lead generation system, maybe right back to the fan page or other social media. Just kind of depends how you want to set it up. But providing quality content is very important for this, just so that you can prove to your niche and your audience that you know what you're talking about and that you can actually help them. This isn't just a fan page for the love of whatever it may be. You're actually providing content as well, and you're one of them. You're part of that audience is what you're doing there. Now, next we have user submission posts. Now, in certain situations, if you have that blog, if you have that website, if you're have a cow fan page and you need pictures of cows to be able to continue producing quality content, we like to have a consistent post that goes out every other day that asks fans to submit their own content. The cow example, like I just gave, we have a post comes out and asks viewers to submit pictures of their cows. These pictures are what we use for Facebook posts later on in the week, in the month, in the day, or whatever it may be. Now, if it's not a passion niche you're jumping into, and it's something along the lines of an information niche, where let's say you're losing weight, you're trying to lose 10 pounds or whatnot, you can have a user submission system set up where you have fans and readers submit their success stories or their workout programs or their diet plans, just so that you're not the one having to create all this unique content. You actually have the community you've built providing you with that content, taking that step out of the whole game and adding in some more interaction that the communities love to do. And people always love to have their content posted in front of the major group that you're a part of and that you run. Now, next we have outside content. We talked about number 4 there, which is our content, sending people from our fan page to our blog post or our website. That's just a normal content post. Now, there's lots of other competitors, there's lots of other good quality sources of information and just fun stuff that your fans in your niche will really like. So we don't want to leave it out to where we're only sending people to our assets. This is probably the least used type of Facebook post for us, but we like to have it in the mix maybe once or twice a week, just letting others know this is a good spot to go. You find a really cute YouTube video or something of cows from someone else, we can post there. If you find a good article on how to raise a baby calf or something along those lines, where we don't have that knowledge, we don't have that content to provide, we're going to send it to an outside source. And like I said, this allows your audience to know just that you're there for them, you're part of the community, you're trying to provide them with the best out there, even if it's not yours. And then on just a secondary note, when you promote someone or you just kind of send traffic to another competitor or business or website without them having to come out to you and reach out to you, they really appreciate that, and that can really make it easy to set up JV deals and affiliate offers and all that type of stuff. And then lastly, we have a cross-platform post. As we're growing these other assets, this is just Facebook. That's only one social media platform that we're utilizing in our system. And we might also have a Snapchat set up. We might also have a Twitter, an Instagram, or a LinkedIn, or whatever it may be. So in a cross-platform post, we're actually taking people from the fan page and telling them to go sign up to one of our other platforms that we run. So we might have a picture of our Snapchat login or whatever, the little picture that you can QR code and scan and add that as a user. You might have from the fan page going to our Twitter account, and just making sure that we have our leads and our assets and our audience on multiple communication methods. It's not just fan page posts that they're going to be seeing from us. We'll have a fan page post going out, and if they're also a fan on Snapchat, they'll have a chance to see that Snapchat as well. Even if it's the same message, you want to really kind of drill that into their head, get them to that end goal of what you have, let them see your message. So that's it as far as posting on Facebook goes. Get that consistency going. That's very important when it comes to growing these fan pages and even the Facebook groups. Keep consistent, keep that audience and that community growing and interacting with you, and you're gonna have huge success organically. As more and more leads come in, more and more fans join your page, this just exponentially grows and has bigger and bigger effects just by the virality and the referrals and the shares and the likes and all that stuff that social media brings to the table. So thanks guys, my name is Travis Patel. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you in the next video.